Sorry for taking so long. Are your hands numb from the ropes? I did tell Toga that I didn't want you hurt, so hopefully she took it easy on you. But then again, she doesn't exactly have a delicate touch. It's nice to see you again. Not just through a screen or in the paper or through a one-way glass during an interrogation, but up close and in person, just like that night. I'm sorry. How rude of me to start reminiscing. You might not even remember. Could just be a simple drop in an endless sea of memories. I'm Tomura Shigaraki. I don't think I ever really introduced myself to you, even if we already know each other's names. The confusion is evident on your face, so let me clear some things up. Many years ago, when I was just a kid, I did something unspeakable. It changed everything. But I was just a kid, a child who experienced such horror, a tragedy that couldn't ever be reconciled. So I ran from it. I couldn't look back, and I didn't want to. I couldn't come to terms with what I had just done. And no one could help. Not that they wanted to. They saw a desperate, scared child, and they turned their backs. No one was there for me when I needed it most. Except you. Do you remember that old playground? The one with the rusted swing set that squeaked every time it moved? That's where you found me. All alone and crying. You. The star that shined brightest that night. The overwhelming darkness that clutched my mind. You broke through it. We talked for hours, about anything and everything. For the first time in a long while, I could be myself, be a kid. I especially remember us telling each other why we wanted to be heroes. I guess only one of us reached our goal, huh? And although I never told you what happened, you made me feel better. But then, you left. And I was all on my own again. But I never forgot. I couldn't. The one person who showed me a shred of human decency, a glimmer of kindness. I guess only another kid could look past everything and try to make a new friend. But that night, it made me feel something I wasn't used to. I never saw you again, due to circumstances and a new life that was created for me. I was molded into who I am now, but a part of me still held on to the little boy that you knew. I never gave that up, no matter how much I was forced to otherwise. Because running into you gave me hope that I could be someone that could help. And I might not be a hero, but I'd like to think I'm doing something worthwhile. Something that can help those who are lost like me. Society doesn't favor those who are already deemed villainous purely from a quirk they can't control or find a positive use for. Like many others, I was discarded by those sworn to protect it. But I was given a chance not just to survive, but to thrive. And I extend the offer to you, if you ever feel the need. I know you've done well enough on your own, but you can never trust that things will always remain the same. Sorry about the kidnapping. Villains have a very different way of doing things. I just needed to talk to you. I spent so much time thinking about our brief encounter, and then, to my surprise, I saw you become a pro hero. It left a kind of heavy feeling in my chest, and some strange, lingering manifestations. But when I found out you actually made it, I wasn't jealous or jaded. I was proud. And I wanted to tell you that, but I couldn't exactly trust that you were the same person, if you still had the same heart. Or if you had been corrupted by the glitz, glamour, and glory of being a hero. If you had sold your soul and morality to the kinds of heroes I despise. But you didn't. I kept an eye on you, and for the most part, you're the kind of person I remember. I always made sure to plan around when you were on patrol or on call. I don't think I could bring myself to fight you. Which means, in this moment, you have all the control. I did everything I could to learn more about you, including letting myself get caught a few times. In that first interrogation, it felt like I was that kid on that swing set. Only I wasn't helpless or scared. I only ever wanted to talk to you. I refused to speak to anyone else. And as our lives continued on with some run-ins scattered throughout, I realized that you stirred up some confusing emotions. It wasn't until a certain diagnosis that I was able to figure out the most prominent emotion. All this is just a big lead-up to say that I think I'm in love with you. I'm sorry. I didn't want you to see me like this. These damn pedals are getting harder and harder to keep down. It's nothing you need to worry about. I don't want it to influence whatever your answer might be. If you want to restrain me and turn me in, I'll let you. I just had to say it. It's so hard, hiding this from everyone. My feelings and this damn disease. It's been driving me crazy. I didn't want it to be true. I don't like the thought of being physically affected by something as trivial as feelings. Unrequited ones at that. I heavily considered not doing this at all. It's not fair for you to be burdened with knowing I have it. But I owed it to my past self to admit the truth, to the one who saw me at my worst and didn't ignore me. And so I wanted to. Huh? Wow. I can breathe a lot easier. Literally. You better not have done that for my sake. Please. I'm glad to know that night as kids had an impact on you as well. This time around, I want to make a promise. A promise that we'll always find each other. However this may work out in the long run, I don't regret anything. Not a damn second. I want to show you the same compassion you showed me, if you think I'm still worth your time. I know I'm too far gone to be the kind of hero you deserve, but I can be the villain that'll raise hell to give you anything you want. If you like the audio, you might as well subscribe. For custom character audios, you can order your own at anigomi.com/commissions. We'll be sure to meet again.